What's going on, YouTube? Alright, I tried to record this, and so for some reason my mic won't record my voice. So I had to come up with another solution and had to go through Twitch to do it. So I'm just using my broadcast from Twitch to do it. I'm trying to get this off before I go to work, so y'all can check out my sliders. So here is my 2K15 sliders. Now let me warn you ahead of time before you use these sliders. They are hard and tough. You're looking for a tough, rugged games where you got to just play real basketball. This is the slider set for you. So I'm warning you ahead of time, these sliders are not easy. They are very, very hard. Not very hard, but they're very competitive. So I mean, I wish you luck with them. If you can handle these sliders, boy, you can play some ball. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go with my gameplay settings. Hall of Fame. Alright, Hall of Fame. Everybody say that Hall of Fame is cheese. It's cheese to a certain extent. That's just my opinion on that. So let's go to game style. Game style, put it on default. You put it on default. This is the key word. I don't want to change mine because I don't want it to mess up my settings, and then because it's gonna reset everything, and I don't want to switch it. So it's gonna go to custom once you set your sliders. So it's gonna always be on custom. Once you start adjusting sliders, it automatically jumps to custom. So you put game style on default. Alright, remember that default. When you do these sliders, make sure you have the game style on default. Okay, I play 8-minute quarters. I leave my fatigue on. I play with injuries on and off. It varies. In my GM, well, 2K just had a patch put out, so the injuries are not as bad as they used to be, because when I used to play in my GM, and all the injuries happened, like my best players used to be out for like 3-4 months, you know. So I mean, I'm glad 2K finally patched that, where now you have reasonable injuries where your man ain't out for all that long. So the patch 4 just came out on the PS4. I got it last night, so it's working pretty good. Alright, shooting, I put mine on real player percentage. I found out that this is the most realistic way to do it, to play it. You put it on shot timing, it's alright, but I already know my players' shot timing. So once you get your team and you know your team, you already know they shot timing, so you don't need to do all that. I play for real. You get a more realistic shooting with real player percentage. I've left my game speed at 49. I leave my free throw difficulty at 50. I leave that where it is, and everything else you should. I play with my shot meter. Some people, I play with mine off, and I just leave my shot meter shot feedback on anyway. It don't work. Once you turn the shot meter off, this part don't work anyway. So I don't even use that. Okay, I leave everything it is. You know, this is at your liking, however you want to do it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay, this is my user slider. This is for you, your user slider. Alright, it's gonna go to custom already once you start changing sliders anyway, but it's on default, really. I leave my inside success at 40. Now, I like this at 40 because it makes it a little bit more realistic. When you turn it up, you start making all kind of bull jump. I want a realistic game. Close shots, I leave it at 40. I leave my mid-range success at 50, which is a good, reasonable. That's good. I like it at 50. It's not bad. I leave my three-point success at 50. Layup success at 55. All right, now 2K did put out, like I said, they put out the patch and they kind of fixed a lot of the layups. So I leave mine at 55. I leave my dunking traffic at 50. I leave my dunking traffic success at 55. Pass accuracy at 50. Alley-oop success at 50. My shot contact shot success at 45, which is good. I like it at 45. It's pretty reasonable. I like that. Okay, so you already know it's gonna be on custom once you start changing sliders. Driving shot shot frequency at 100, which is good. It you know, I like it at 100. It's not bad. All right, inside shot frequency at 100. I leave that there. My layup defense strength takeoff is 75, which is good. I like 75. I tried 50, it just wasn't working out. So I've used it on 75. Haven't had any problems with it. Layup defensive strength release at 75. I leave that at the same thing as I leave it up here at the layup defensive strength and take off. Okay, jump shot success strength 60. Now the reason why I leave this at 60 is because it makes it a little bit more realistic in my opinion. I've thought about bumping it up, but no, 60 is good, you know. So jump shot, I leave that at the same thing. You notice that I have the same two at the top. I leave them at the, like this here. I got this at 75, I got this at 60, which is good. Help defensive strength at 60. That is a reasonable. I really don't need a lot of help, but I do need the CPU sometimes because I play on-ball defense. So 60 is pretty reasonable. I like my plays because sometimes my plays get in my way, so I leave it at 60. Still success at 60. I leave that at 60. Okay, quickness is 49, which is good. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? I want it realistic. And if you bump it up even more, it makes it it makes it a little bit more, yeah, I don't know. It's just unrealistic anymore. So I leave it at 49. Leave the vertical at 50. And then this little thing, 2K Beast Pharrell Williams got in my way. Okay, so I leave this at 50. Strength at 50. Stamina at 50. Speed at 48. Durability at 50, which is good. I like it at 50. Hustle at 50. Ball handling at 49. Alright, now you can pause this video if I'm going too fast, so I'm trying to knock this out. Trying to get these sliders out of the way. Hands at 49. Dunking ability at 50. Now I like it at 50 because it makes it a little bit more realistic. If I had it up even more, the computer will start doing all kind of bull jump dunks. So I leave it at 50, which is good. My own balls, I'm an on ball defensive player. I'll leave it at 75, which is good. I like it at 75. I don't want to go no higher than that because I like to play on ball defense, and then the ratings really show at 75. Stealing at 50, blocking at 40, which is pretty good. Offensive awareness at 50. Defensive awareness, I leave it at 75, and that's pretty reasonable. Offensive rebounding at 50. Defensive rebounding at 50. Alright, offensive consistency at 50, which is pretty good. I like that at 50. I'll leave that there. I put this at 53 because I like, if you put it up even more, the CPU start doing some crazy stuff. So I like it at 53. Fatigue rate at 56. Alright, take inside shots, I leave that at 50. Take close shots at 50, which is pretty good. Take mid-range shots 50. Take 3-point shots 50. Post shots at 50. I let that stay there. Attack the basket at 50. Look for post players 50. Throw alley hoops 50. Alright, this is pretty much stayed the same right here. I like it at this here. A lot more realistic. Okay, 10 putbacks 65. I like this at 65 because I mean I don't really know how to do the 10 putbacks, but I do them every now and then, and 65 is pretty good for me. Passing lanes at 50. Go for on ball steals at 60. Current contest shots 75, which is good. Backdoor cuts 50. All right. Now this part here, the game style at the over the back foul, I had this at 100, but I got it from a guy from Operation Sports, and 100 was just calling 2 minute fouls. They're calling little ticky-tack fouls. So if you leave this at 50, 50 is great. I think it balances out and leave it the way it is. So these are my user sliders. Like I say, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video. Alright, I mean, these are great user sliders. I like these user sliders. To tell you the truth, I like these sliders, period. These are the only ones I'm going to play with until the next 2K game come out. Alright. So I'm going to leave that there. Alright. These are my CPU sliders. Inside side 36, which is good. Alright, close shot success. Put theirs at 34. And you would get pretty good game, because like I say, you're basically cutting out the computer cheese, and it's gonna cheese you on really no matter what mode you play on. So mid-range success at 33, 3-point success at 41, layup success at 50. Dunk and traffic frequency, I leave that at 50. Dunk and traffic success, I leave that at 50. Pass accuracy at 50, alley-oop success at 50. I leave theirs there. Shot success, shot success 35. You put theirs at 35 because you put it in more. They start making these unbelievable shots. I leave it at 35. That's fair. Okay. Driving consist, shot frequency, I leave it at 90. I put theirs at 90. Inside shot frequency at 100. The reason why this is up, because I want a balanced game. So by me putting theirs up at 100, it makes it. I'm basically, what I'm doing is trying to get a CPU a good game, and I'm trying to get a CPU to give me a fair game. So I had to bump that up a little bit, because if I put it in the lower, it's crazy. They start doing some kind of crazy stuff. So I leave it at 100, which is good. I'll put their layup defensive strength at 54, layup defensive release at 53, jump shot defensive strength gather at 60, which is pretty good. Alright, jump shot defensive strength release at 60, help defensive strength at 50, steal success 50. I'm not trying to, trying to explain everything is kind of difficult, but you have to play with the sliders to really see. Alright, quickness at 49, vertical 48, strength at 48, stamina at 48, they have speed at 48, durability at 50, hustle at 42, ball handling at 49, hands at 48, dunking ability at 50. This is CPU 50. On ball defense 50. Make sure you put this at 50, because if you put it in high, that's when the cheese starts kicking in. So put it at 50. I put the stealing at 50, the blocking at 50, offensive awareness at 42. Now this is a good setting. I like this setting in the way I got this set, because like I say, I'm trying to cut out the cheese. So 42 is pretty good. I don't get cheese. So for defensive awareness at 46, offensive rebounding at 50, defensive rebounding at 50. All right. Offensive consistency 42, defensive consistency at 47, fatigue rate 56. Because I want it balanced to where we're subbing in and out, and they're subbing in and out matchups, because all my coaches settings and stuff is on auto. So this is real important, because it's gonna give me the matchups that I want. All right. They take inside shots at 40, take close shots 100, take mid-range shots 100. The reason why these are bumped up, because I want them to take. Because if I put it in lower, they start getting stupid. I don't want them stupid. Put it like that. And I put theirs at 100. Hey, what up, bro? Joseph, man. I'm trying to get this video with these sliders right now. Yeah, man. I'm gonna play some of my team. I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm just trying to knock this video out for some of these viewers on YouTube. I put the attack the basket at 40. Look for post players at 100. Throw alley hoops at 65. Attempt dunk 75. Attempt putback 75. Play passing lanes at 50. Go for on ball steals at 40. Shot contest 50. Backdoor cuts at 50. Which is good. All of these settings right here will give you a fair game. Alright, and then we're going back to the over the back foul frequency and all that. 50. They're fair. We all even. I don't part theirs up, and theirs at 50 and mine at 50. Okay. And here's my coach settings. Play vision. Everybody ought to know this. Play call and auto. Put everything on auto. And this is the most important thing right here. Defense assist strength 95. The reason why I leave this on 95, because the team helps me out better at 95 than they do 100. You would think 5 would be more. I mean, you think 100 would be more, but it's not. So 95, and then I leave the box out assist strength at 75. Because I like the rebound, so I leave that in, and always put your automatic shot contest at always. So always leave this at always. Alright, so that's gonna run. Hey Joseph, look, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna kill this here, and I'm gonna upload this to YouTube right quick, and I'm gonna come back. I'm sorry, man. I was trying to use Twitch to upload the video. That's all. But like I say, these are all the sliders that I have. This is for the CPU. I mean the user. Sorry. Alright, so like I say, pause the video. Alright, and this is for the CPU. Alright. So, like I say, pause the video to get them all. Oh, that's your username? Oh, okay. It's Gold Skill. Oh, okay. I got you, bro. T-Skills 99. Alright. Alright, and this is all for the CPU. So, this is the coaching settings. This is how I got my coaching settings set. And this is my controller setting. Remember this, assistant strength 95, assistant box out assistant strength at 75. Alright, so that's it. That's my time. Gotta go. And let me know how these sliders work out for you, because I know they're gonna. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna be hard. So you gotta have your mind right to mess with these sliders. They're gonna be tough. So that's all I got, and hopefully they work out for you. Oh my God,